Hello, my jewelry making friends. This is Kristen Fagan here with Softlex Company for a new episode of Free Spirit Beading. And I will be here in just a minute. I'm on my own today. I don't have my trusty moderator, Damien or Thomas, as they're both on vacation this week. So I'm just going to take an extra minute to share this video. Before I pop on. I see a few of you are joining me. Hi, Susie. Hi, Gail. Hi, Lydia. Hope that you had a wonderful holiday, whichever one you celebrate. Hello. Good afternoon, Deborah. Hi, Diane. Of course, my computer is taking an extra long time to share this video. If anyone is, let me just turn the banner off. Hi there. So if anyone watching is in our Softlex VIB Studio Facebook group, if you wouldn't mind sharing this video over into the group to help me out, that would be awesome. I was trying to do it myself, but it's like moving as slow as molasses. Hi, nice to see you. Oh, there we go. I finally got, let's see here. Speaking of molasses, does anyone make any cookies with molasses in? I make Sarah's ginger cookie recipe, and that uses molasses. If you haven't it, I highly suggest giving it a try. We have it on the Softlex Company blog, and I think I shared it in our Friday email. So you can take a look there as well. Oh, it's going super slow. I hope this isn't a foreshadowing of how my computer is going to go while I'm making. Thank you. Deborah, I love your necklace. My favorite color, green is my favorite color too. It's sort of in my holiday green and red. But the added wood and gold in there with the white kind of tones down the holidayness. I feel like I could wear it other times too. I'm just going to post this without a. Yeah, it does look jerky, Lydia. My whole system is on my face cam right now. What's going on? I'm trying to load Facebook and share this video, and it's taken a very, very long time. All right, just asking anyone in my family if they're using Wi-Fi so that I can have all of the Wi-Fi. All right, I will just share that later because it's just not. And if anyone is in our VIB group and wants to share the video for me, that would be helpful. Usually Damien is here and he can share that for me and I don't have to mess with it while I'm live. But he's on vacation today, so yay for him. Lydia, okay, so hopefully I'm a little bit better. Now that I closed Facebook, I think that was slowing me down. Tony, hello. Deborah, red is your other fave. So perfect, I'm wearing your two favorite colors. Some of these beads I have on here are paper beads. So they are Christmas paper that I printed and then rolled up into beads. And I did a tutorial on that with a printout for the red and green. A few years ago, we did a handmade holiday kind of promotion, and Sarah and I spent time working on some extra special. I mean, it's always a handmade holiday, right? But we spent a little extra time coming up with ideas, and one of them was some paper beads. So I did a red and green one, which are the ones I'm wearing today. And then I also did like a blue and white with snowflake pattern that you can roll up and made your own paper beads. Good. Lydia says I'm much better now. Rosalind said much better. Yeah, paper beads can be so pretty. Yes. One of our beading friends, Lori, makes beautiful paper beads, and she sent me some, and they are just gorgeous. Really light and pretty and have such an interesting texture to them because the paper's all rolled up. I know people do it with magazines and stuff too. It's a great way to recycle and make something new, right? Pretty fun. Hi, Nancy. Thanks for joining us from California, I think is what you're saying, CA. Yeah, I think Facebook, when I opened it up on my computer, was just slowing down my feed a little bit. So how was everybody's holiday weekend? I hope that you had a nice one. I know a lot of us had to kind of make them small again this year with everything going on. Ours is usually small. My husband, Bert, and my family are, the most of our family is back in New York, and we tend to not go this time of year and visit anyway. So it's just the four of us. It's my mother-in-law and her boyfriend and then his son. So it was a small group. It was lovely. We had a wonderful, wonderful weekend. It's been wintry feeling here in the desert of Arizona. It's been raining and definitely got chilly the last couple of days. So starting to feel like it's truly winter, but we don't have snow here in the valley. Maybe we got some snow up north. So I thought, well, I can build a snowman with beads, right? So, did you get snow wherever you live in the country? Let me know. Rosalind says, fantastic. She had a fantastic holiday. Looking forward to 2022. Yeah, I am too. I always really like this time of year where you slow down a little bit, clean stuff out, organize, and reset for the new year, right? Okay, so what else is going on? Just kind of laying low. Oh, I got to do a lot of holiday shopping at my local boutiques this year, and that was really fun. I was sharing with some friends that like my kids are older, and although I still get them video games and the like. They don't need as many toys as they once needed. So I had a lot more fun just looking local and seeing what I could find that was good for them, as well as some other important people in my life, right? So that was great. I got to visit 3 boutiques in my area that I hadn't been to, and really just enjoy shopping small and shopping local. Lots of snow in Montana, and it's still snowing, Rosanna says. You're in Northwest Montana. Oh, that's always really pretty. I love the sight of snow coming down and being all cozy and warm in your home and watching it as it falls. It's always so beautiful. Cookie, she doesn't have any snow there. It's been in the 80s, so she's enjoying some warmth. And Susie's getting some snow in Wisconsin tomorrow. Awesome. Rosalind, yeah, says, love the thought of a snowman with beads. It's 78 degrees Christmas Day on the Gulf Coast. Yeah, raining and humid in New Zealand. Oh, it's so fun to see where you are all from and what's going on in your neck of the woods. So yeah, so if we can't build a snowman outside, we can build a snowman with beads, right? So I'm going to go ahead and turn down my camera. We've got some sales going on. I'm so out of practice missing a video here. What's going on at softflexcompany.com? We've got a holiday savings sale going on that is 15% off your order of $59 or more, 20% off your order of $79 more, and 25% off your order of $99 more. And that includes everything that's on closeout, everything that's on sale. So you'll get those sale prices, and then you'll get an additional 15, 20, or 25% off your entire order, depending on your order total amount. And that'll apply on your subtotal. Also, we have free shipping. So if you get your subtotal over $65 here in the US, you'll have a free shipping option at checkout as well. And yeah, so that's what we have going on. That's our holiday savings this week, and that goes on till tomorrow, December 28th. It ends at midnight Pacific time. We have a new kit and a kit reveal this week on Wednesday with Sarah Ayler over here on the Softflex Company Facebook page and YouTube channel. She will be opening up our Rose All Day design kit, and then we will be launching our newest design kit on that day as well. I think we also have a little extra special kit coming on, something hint hint for Galentine's Day. So that will be launched on Wednesday as well, and a handful of other new items. If you haven't checked out our bead bundles yet, we've put together a bunch of Czech glass bead bundles in fire polish and in some special shapes where if you buy the whole lot of them, which there are 6 strands, 10 strands, 20 strands, you're getting a deep discount, sometimes up to 50% off, and then you'll get an additional discount based on your order total. So some pretty sweet deals. Let's see who else we got here. Tony is in Utah. She got some rain and wind in the northeast part of Utah. Yes, Marisol is in Tucson, Arizona, and the weather is fantastic. I feel you on that. Weather is just really nice right now. It just makes me want to get outside and enjoy it. Anastasia is from Atlanta, Georgia. And these beads are still available. Yes, that I'll be using today. We've got snowmen and we've got some sparkly Czech glass that I'll be using. Deborah says she grew up in New York. She lives in Redding, California, but totally misses the snow. Yeah, I didn't always get snow every winter or Christmas where I grew up in New York, but it was always when it did happen, because it did happen sometimes. Thanks. Marisol says, Kristen, I have to say, I love your hair like that. Thank you. Just have it kind of quickly pinned up. It's getting long and it's ready for a cut. That was one of my gifts from Bert this year, is he got me a gift card to go get my hair done at the salon. So I'm a little long overdue, but I'm enjoying the length. They just need to kind of fix up some layers, right? I don't want to cut too much off. Oh, Christine, she had to shovel instead. She said that she could have made a snowman this morning, but she had to shovel. I don't miss shoveling. That's the hard part about snow, right? Shoveling and also getting all that ice off your window, things like that. And Pamela is here in sunny Florida. You're probably one of the warmest of the bunch, you and our friend in New Zealand, right? You two are probably enjoying the warmest weather right now. Okay, so let's see what we've got to work with today. I don't have too much of a plan in mind. I know I'm probably going to make a pair of earrings with the little snowman and then a necklace, I think, with the larger one, but I don't know exactly what yet. What should we look out first? Let's look at our little snowmen first. So on our website, in the holiday ceramic beads, you can search beads and then ceramic beads, and that's where you'll find these cuties. This one is in the large holiday ceramic bead item, the large snowman, and you'll see his hole runs through his ears from side to side. And then this one is in the teeny tiny ceramic bead list, so you can see the difference in size. And we have two different ones in there. We have the snowman like this, where it runs ear to ear, just like the larger one. And then we also have the snowman that runs top to bottom. So this one's got the hole through the top of the hat and it goes through the bottom, and then you don't have any holes on the side. So those are your two snowman options. I think I'm going to stick with doing the same for right now. But when you're shopping, you can decide if you want a top to bottom snowman or an ear to ear. We also have these cute little snowman heads. And we don't have Damien sharing links today, so you're just going to have to go to softflexcompany.com and either type in snowman, you might get some of them, or go to beads and then to ceramic, and that's where you'll see them all. This is the top to bottom also, goes through the hat, and that's just the little snowman's head. Super cute. So you have three little snowman options in the teeny tiny and then one in the larger. And then I pulled out the clear and sparkly bead mix. This is a Czech glass bead mix. It is a random assortment of white, clear, silver Czech glass beads. And I'm going to play with this and try and see what I have pairs of and just see what I have to work with, right? So I'm going to pull these out. We've got some clear fire polish. Those are the same. We've got these daggers or little icicles. We've got another smaller dagger, and this one has an AB finish on it. So it's clear with an AB finish. These are just some organic shaped, pearlized looking beads. So we got two of those. One large rectangle. It looks like a little chiclet. A white matte bead. And I'm going to just show you as I sort and see what we've got in here. This one's got an interesting, almost like I don't know what you would call this shape. maybe like those cathedral beads, but it's bigger. It's kind of hard to tell unless you see it has a little bit of a texture on the top there, like a cathedral bead. Here is another dagger. This one is got silver on one side and an AB finish on the other. And we got a handful of clear. I like the pearl snowball. Anastasia saying, yeah, this one does kind of look like a snowball, if that's what you're referring to. Some more, I've got all sorts of different dagger shapes in here. Some more clear. This one's really pretty. And then these are all one size. This one's a little bit smaller. Some gray. Those are kind of little pearly ones. Oh, interesting. I just noticed this one's kind of got a frosted look to it. A little frosty. And this one is more crystal clear. There's going to be a lot of different beads to work with in here, I think. So I'll probably have to do kind of a bead soup design. But it's always nice to sort through a little bit first, right? See what we're working with. Ooh, I like this one. I always like this shape. This one's interesting. It's like flat on one side and rounded on the other, kind of like a gumdrop. A pearl. This one's clear. This one's frosted. Do you guys all enjoy sorting your beads? And seeing what you have to play with? More daggers. Sometimes that's just half the fun, isn't it? Susie and base sorting. Hi, Crafty World. Cheryl's Crafty World from Connecticut. Whoa, this is another one I really like. I don't think I'll end up using this just because it's so large. It feels like a focal. And I've already got a snowman focal, but I love the way this one feels. It's like a frosted glass. Couple more of these little icicle daggers. And one in white. A couple more pearls. Look at this one. Now, you may get a slightly different assortment than me. You may end up with more of one kind of bead and less of another, but they will all be the same color scheme and the same shapes. You just might get some different quantities. These are fun little frosted squares. Sorting's kind of nice because it gives your mind a break while you're trying to figure out what you want to do. It just lets you mindfully put things in little groups. Without having to think about it too much right away, right? Deborah says, Susie, you can come to my house. She has lots of beads for you to sort. That would be a fun day with a friend, right? Bring a bag of beads and a container and a little container to sort them in. And you can hang and chit chat and just sort your beads. I think that would be fun. Lydia loves sorting too. She can be a little OCD about it. Yeah, I've been cleaning my studio this break over the last couple of weeks. And as of yesterday, I finally was like, okay, I need to start creating again because you can get stuck in the cleaning phase and organizing phase where that's all you're doing, right? You just keep organizing and cleaning and you don't actually create. And sometimes it's a good way if you're feeling a little blocked, or maybe you're just feeling like you just don't want to create, but you want to be in your creative space. It's a good way to kind of move things around and organize. But then at some point you have to actually get back to creating. I was feeling like I was doing that a little bit. I was procrastinating actually making anything because I was too busy having fun organizing. What can be a procrastination tactic. Right? Cheryl's Crafty World says you have a nice assortment there. I do. You know, it's funny because you look at these bag of beads and it's like you see a whole bunch of different things, and it's sometimes a little hard to wrap your head around, well, what do I really have here? Until you start sorting it through. Marisol says sometimes sorting is all part of the fun. I agree. These are neat. This one has silver, but then it's like got a little table cut. Got some little table cut sides. So a little peekaboo. Sorry about my messy nail polish. I noticed that my nail polish was chipping, so I quickly added some more before my video, but I didn't do a very good job of being neat about it. I can see now when I'm looking at it all close up. Is this the same as that? Yeah, that one's the same as that. Oh, teeny, teeny, tiny daggers. Wow, really small. Really, really small. Anastasia was setting her bracelet board up last night and her necklace board just to find that I had made a necklace, but my elephant was on one side. Did you finish it yet, or was it still able to like unstring it, Anastasia, and fix it up? This one's pretty fun too. It's got silver on one side and then it's white on the other. I think I will use these for sure. Okay, that looks like, oh, there's just a couple little clear ones left on my tray. I almost missed them. Let's take out those guys too. Oh, you have to redo it all over. So you had finished it, but it was just still sitting on your board and you realized when you came back to it. Ah, that's always a bummer. Hello, hello, Deb. Vicky says she is the same way. It's very, and yes, she is OCD. It's very relaxing sorting beads. It is relaxing. So Deb says this is a pretty kit. So I'm just working with right now our clear and sparkly. Let me move this over just a smidge. This is all the beads that I got in the clear and sparkly Czech glass bead mix that we currently have for sale at softflexcompany.com. And then I've got these sweet ceramic snowmen, these little two large ones, and then two itty bitty teeny tiny ones. And I also grabbed, I don't know if I'm going to use them, but I also grabbed some of these petal beads that we have. These are Czech glass. They're called curved leaf petal beads. And we have this nice shiny black, which I thought picked up the little hat and the buttons really well. So I grabbed that as a possible accent. I also grabbed some of these pip beads. So we have these online too. And these are in this matte silver color. And I don't know if I'll use them, but I thought they might be a fun little addition to the design too. And I don't know, should we do earrings or a necklace first? I've got some Soft Flex beading wire in white quartz to play with. You can also use, black or red if you wanted to add in another color. But I'm just feeling really wintry and like I want to stay real classic with some black, white, and silver with my snowman. So I'm going to make some earrings first just to get myself started because I haven't beaded in a couple weeks. I feel out of practice. Let's cut 2 pieces of wire about 6 inches. Deborah says, when you're ADHD, it can drive you nuts. We just bought a new home and I have my own studio. Congratulations. That's very exciting. And she would love to make it a boutique. So do you have like a separate entrance or something for your studio where you would be able to do something like that? That sounds really cool. So I'm going to slide on one of these snowmen, just like so. And I'm thinking about beating up the side. I don't know what shape I want to do yet. We can do a hoop shape, which I'm always a big fan of, or we can do a little teardrop shape. Those will probably be my two go-tos. Let's see. I have to make sure whatever beads I use, I have 4 of them if I want them to be symmetrical. So that limits a little bit which ones I can use from my stash here. Where are the holes on this one? Oh, I did not expect that. Look where the hole is on that bead. It's at the tippy top. It's kind of pinched. That's cute. Let's try that on either side. Hi, Deborah. Oh, that one's a different bead. So I probably put, let me move this one. Probably thought they were the same, but they weren't. So yeah, there we go. They almost look like a little jingle bell shape. Cute. So I'm going to take 2 and put aside with this one. This way I don't accidentally not have enough beads. I think I will do that to help keep myself on track. Teardrop shape is what Deb is saying. I feel like I want to add in a little black. What do you think? Just give it a little more contrast, right? Or I can go with the silver. I don't know. I think the black is kind of cute with that hat. Let me cut this one open. And let's see what the black looks like on here. Yeah, I think the black is a good option. Let's add 3 and see, because I think they'll look cute stacked up. And I will pick up some, now that I'm looking at it, maybe these are a little too chunky next to his face. What do you think? Maybe I should add them after. Here we go, changing everything around. Let me see what they look like after. Yeah, I think I will grab some silver. Lydia is saying, can you do black and silver? I think I will grab some silver beads too, especially because there are some silver beads in this mix already. So I'll probably pick up some silver beads. Do you all have a favorite cookie that you've been enjoying or overindulging in? I've been overindulging for sure. Yeah, I like the black next to the snowman, I think, better because it allows him to be seen. I'll add the silver on the other side. I make my mom's Italian biscotti every year, and that is my favorite to make and to give. I have a few people that really look forward to me making them some this time of year. So I always make those. And I do make Sarah's ginger cookie, and they're another one of my favorites. What's next? Maybe these frosty fire polish. Yes, I like that. So if we do a teardrop shape, that's looking pretty cute, maybe a little more silver. Slippery hands. I've got 4 of these, which are silvery, so I think I will use those next. A couple more black and then call it a day on this one. So when you're using these ceramic beads, I would highly suggest putting little earring stoppers on the back of your earrings, because sadly, I did not heed my own advice. And when I was wearing my cute candy cane earrings, I knocked one out of my ear. And it fell on the floor and it broke. And I was so sad. And I thought to myself, why didn't I put the little stoppers on the back? Because that would have been an easy way to ensure that they did not fall off my ears. This guy's getting kind of big. But I think that looks cute. What do you think? Should these be white? Do I have enough of something in white? Oh, I have these pearls. Do you think the pearls would be a better fit? And then I can use the big pearls in the necklace, because I was worried I don't have enough pearls for the necklace, but I do have those. I kind of think I'd like that better than the fire polish. Let's grab a bead stopper if I can find one. All right, I'm going to bead stopper one side so I don't lose what I did, and swap this one out for a pearl. And we'll see how we feel about that. But yeah, those little candy cane earrings I made with you all a few weeks ago were one of my favorites. And I was so sad. And I was like, when I give earrings, especially soft flex earrings, because they're so light. Oh, did I forget a bead? I did. I always give the little earring backers. So I don't know why I didn't do it for myself. So heed my advice. They're just the little rubber stoppers I'm talking about. You guys know what I mean, right? We don't sell them at softflexcompany.com, so you'll have to pick them up somewhere else. There we go. I think it's better with the pearl. Yes, on the pearls. We've got 2. Vicky says, yeah, she agrees. That pearl is cute. Susie says pearls too. They are called ear nuts. I did not know that, Lydia says. Ear nuts. I would have just called them earring stoppers. That is good to know. So when you are looking for them, know the proper name. Yeah, I think the pearls really add a nice design element because they mimic. See, that's why I got a bead stopper on there. So when I drop it, they mimic the coloring that's going on in the little snowman a little bit better than the other one did. All right, let's get a crimp. So I'm going to take out two. I only need one per earring, but one 2x2 millimeter crimp tube. And I might as well grab an ear wire while I'm at it. If we do the teardrop shaped earring, I'm going to take both of the soft flex wires, go up through the crimp tube to create my teardrop shape. And then you can pull on those tails to even it out and make them the length that you want to. You can either have some wire showing, or you can go close to your beads so there's only a little bit of wire showing. Either way is your preference. Since I have quite a few beads on here, it'll be a longer dangle, so you can make this shorter if you want to too. You just need to take one of those bead strands back down into the crimp. So you've got 3 wires total going through, and then you'll just pull that down till you have a nice little loop. This is the loop that will connect to your ear wire. So I tend to make that pretty small, but just remember when you go to crimp, it will cinch it down even a little bit further. So you don't want to go too small that you can't get it onto your ear wire. All right, so make sure I'm in the camera here. And then we're going to use our crimping tool to crimp this tube. I'm going to use the magical crimping pliers. They have 1 notch. It's a half circle on either side. You want to place your crimp tube, and I'm using a 2x2 millimeter crimp tube right in the center notch, right in the center. Give it a nice hand squeeze. It'll pinch the 4 corners like a ravioli. Ravioli time. And then we're going to turn it over on its side and give it another squeeze. Speaking of raviolis, that sounds good for dinner. I have some raviolis waiting to be enjoyed. And then you just use your cutter, your flush cutter, with the flat flush side up towards your crimp, and you trim off that wire. And there's your great little bead. And then you can just use the tippy top of your crimp plier. These pliers here have a little flat area, so you can use it like a chain nose plier and open up your ear wire to the side and then close it. And then put on your ear nuts when you want to wear it, so that if anything happens and your earring gets knocked out of your ear, you do not crack your sweet little handmade ceramic bead. So these beads are made from a family in Peru. They are a little handmade bead. So cute. All right, so I got a pair of earrings done. I got myself going. Let's see. That took me a while. I feel out of practice. Now I'm going to cut a strand of beading wire. I'm thinking I might cut 2. Let's see. Okay, so I'm using the same Softlex 0.019 medium beading wire, and I just cut myself 2 strands. I think I'm going to do a loose little 2-strand necklace, but ooh, 20, I cut 29 inches for each strand. And then I'm just going to clip on a bead stopper. And I'm going to move some of these out that I have just singles of. Just focus on the ones I have at least 2. Thank you, Anastasia says I have a pretty tray. I picked that up in a thrift store a little while back. I thought it was the perfect, it's like that clamshell shape, right? And I thought it was just a great little size to have here on my ever stuffed beading table. What else do I not have too many things of? So I've got 3 of those. Ooh, that one's pretty. One's a great fire polish bead, but I just seem to have 1. And I have to put 2 pearls aside for my earring so that I don't end up using it, right? And I have to put 2 of those silver drops and 2 of those other silver beads over as well, so I don't accidentally use those. So let's pick up a little snowman. He's going to be in the center. I'm going to put him between both strands in the center, just like so. Find him in the middle of my 2 strands of beading wire. And I'm just going to focus on one side with you today, and I'll probably just finish up the other side since it took me a little while. This one's only a single. What do we want to put near him? Let's mimic what we did on the earrings and put some of these little leaves. I don't know if these can have 2 through. No, it looks like just 1 strand. So I'll do 1 on each. And maybe I'll do another 1 on each. See how that looks. That's kind of cute. Maybe 1 more. Oh, I lost my demo cam. Let's go bring that back. Let's see if I can bring that back. In the meantime, I'll just keep stringing while I pull that back up again. And I'm back. And I'm back. There we go. Vicky says she uses small bowls and butter plates that she gets from markets to put beads and findings in when you're creating a piece. That's a great idea. So you can have a few different little bowls of the beads you want to use. I think it's fun to have some interesting little dishes around, right? Some little trinkets and bowls that you can enjoy as you are beading. All right, so next would be something in silver. Let's see how this one goes. You know, if it only goes on one strand, that is okay. We'll just let the other strand show. And then maybe this pearl will go through both, possibly. It does. But before I decide that, yeah, for sure, I'm going to do that, I'm going to make sure that 2 strands go through the other pearl too. Because you don't want to get all done with one side and then find out that you can only get 1 strand on the other one, right? And I think I can. Yes, we did it. Okay, so I can do that. That's one of those tips when you're using, especially things like pearls, because they can have I mean, I know these are Czech glass beads, but you still never know. They could have some inconsistent little, you know what? I might take out that silver bead and just let that pearl go right up to the black on this one, because it'll make it a nice little smush them together. Anastasia says, I love this wire with all the different colors. It really is fun to have all of these great colors to play with. I agree. The black is like the snow. Now this is me right here, but when I started doing is using a long needle to figure out my lineup. That's a great idea. I know I can get this is one reason why I like to plan my designs before I get on here. I'm not as quick as Sarah when she just does it on the fly. Anastasia says the black looks like the snowman's arm. That's really cute. I didn't think of that. It does kind of look like the snowman's arm. Okay, so now we will do something silver. And maybe I'll do this little clear bead with it. So we'll see what's going on here. And then I'm going to just kind of play and add beads just sort of dancing on the rest of the wire. Hi, Sue. How are you doing? Maybe I've been trying to use one of these little frosty ones, so I think this will fit 2 strands easily. Yeah. So when you've got the bigger beads that you could fit 2 strands easily, they can be your anchors to having some of the free-floating strands in between. I love how these have the silver on one side and the white on the other. I'll do that next. So I think I'm going to pick some random beads in the little clusters, and then I'll add the black little leaf, and then I will gather them up again. Whoop. Oh, lost that one. Let's see if this one allows to. This one does. So there's my plan. I may even end up moving this pearl like over here on the other side, just to give it a little bit difference between where that snowman is. Does that sound like a good idea? I think it does. I think I'll try to see if this goes by too. Nope, that's just a single. I did only get the 2 pearls. Anastasia says it's cute. You only got the 2 pearls. I did, because I got 4 of the round, and I used 2 in the earring, and then I only got 2 of these. But let's see. So when you were looking at the design here, I think I'll keep the pearl a little bit on the end and take this one away. And this way it's pulling in the color a little bit further away from the snowman. All right, well, I'm going to keep working on this. I think you guys are just what I'm going for here. And I will share it in the VIBCO. It's like my there we go. So it's like my computer just slowed down again. It knows the hour mark. It's like wrap it up and get together. We completed a really cute earring, and I'm still working on a necklace to go with it. So sweet little snowman dingle. I think it'll be have something in black and white for the winter season that I can wear, and that will go with all sorts of stuff. I wear a lot of black, and so this will be perfect for me the rest of the winter season to enjoy. So I hope you have a great week, and I was trying to get myself back to the low, but that's okay. I hope you have a wonderful week, and will join me again here next Monday for another episode of Free Spirit Beading, and join Sarah on Wednesday for a very special unboxing Rose All Day Design Kit and our newest kit launch, as well as a little something extra for Valentine's Day launch, which will both be on Wednesday. So have a great time if you're still enjoying some holiday vacation. Have some rest and relaxation, and we'll get ready for a wonderful new year, right? All right. See y'all soon.